This is on. Do not disturb. My volume is up. Okay. Well, hello, Hannes. Oh, Hannes. Today I'm doing something different. And like I stated before, that I'm going to be, trying to do different things and stuff. So today I'm coming on here with some online shopping from Aldi's, okay? So it's going to be a shopping vlog. So without further ado, here we go. Oh, Hannes. We are family. I love all my sisters and brothers and me. We are family. And get up, everybody, and dance. I'm standing up, y'all. We are family. Because you know why? Because I said so. Forget the way I'm looking. It's okay. I'm in the company of my own sweet home. Here we go. So I'm going to sit my tripod there. And as I take things out of the bag, I will be showing you what I purchased, okay? So I'm going to get this party started. And my total for, I want to say, hey, I'm going to look for sure. Hold on, y'all. Get my other phone here. Okay. 37 items. $171. Okay. $171. For 37 items. Did I say 130? 173 items. Y'all, hold on. Let me see again. I'm getting old, y'all. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. $171. And I have 37 items. Okay. Make sure I had to come back on and say that right. I haven't said. Shut up, Felicia. Because I'm about to start talking stupid. Okay. 171 items. And I have 37 items. So let's do this, girl. Let's do this. I hope everyone is having a magnificent Monday, baby. So I will be showing what all $171 purchased. Okay, we have these. Okay. And they are the chicken fajitas. And everything that I have, I think I already said it. Or the thumbnail does. All these. Okay. Telepathy. No. Telepathy. However people pronounce stuff. Okay, this is fish, of course. I got the big bag. This is like the big bag. And they already filleted. No bones, no skin. And I think this was 7 something. Ketchups. 2. Me and my granddaughter loves ketchup. And me and my other granddaughter, the youngest one, she loves mustard, and so do I. So I said, y'all, I got the best of both worlds. So I got 2 of these. You can't go wrong with some garlic. This sauce right here is 4 cheese Alfredo sauce. Tastes amazing. I have 3 of these. Everything, all these again. Dill spear pickles. 2 cans of no bean chili. 2 cans. hot dog buns, one loaf of bread. I don't get bread typically, but I have grandchildren and I have a little bit in there, but I got one loaf because I do not typically eat bread, okay? Rare, very. I have some of these Hawaiian sweet rolls. One, a bag of Doritos. And let me tell you something. Looking at the bag on the picture on the online Aldi shopping, this bag look bigger than this. This is the one that is the 9 1/4 ounce. Eggs, 12. I got the golden large eggs. I typically don't buy this stuff, but hey, when you got grandchildren and things. Now these right here that I'm about to show, I swear by it, and I really truly mean this. These are some wraps, and they are sun-dried tomato, natural tomato flavor added, 0 cholesterol, non or no artificial flavor. These taste amazing, and they also have it in spinach. Tastes amazing, and it comes with 6 in the pack. 8 bars of the crispy Rice Krispie treats. Yeah, I know how to make them, but sometimes if you want to give the kids something quick, here. I don't like to give my grandkids candy. Now, these are some amazing fettuccine, authentic Italian macaroni products, noodles. I got 2 of these. Okay, and actually, okay, let me show you something. This was a deal. So if you get 3, I took 1 off. You get it's almost like a discount. And I got me some original canola spray, non-stick. If I don't say the amount, then it's 1. I don't use sugar, but I use agave, organic. Agave, okay? Let me see here. Some Pop-Tarts, strawberry for the kids. And this is a 12-pack. Okay. Right there. My salad dressing. I have 2 of these Italian. 2. And I don't know if anyone knows this, but I'm pretty sure people do. If you want to use this, you can use this for marinating your meats and stuff as well. My sister told me, and we used to watch the Pioneer Lady. She uses this to marinate her meats as well. 2 of these quesos. Now I'm gonna show something. I'm gonna share something. Sometimes, you know how you want to make some rotel or whatever, and you have the meat, the rotel, the seasonings, of course, and you don't feel like cutting the cheese up. What you think this is for? Quick, okay? So I put this in my meat sometimes. Sometimes, just giving a little idea of what I, of course, 25% low sodium taco seasoning. Snack for me, cashews. 2. And when I don't want to eat or don't want to eat, I keep this on hand. Sometimes it's just, you be wanting to eat or you feel like you're hungry and you really ain't. So I put this in my mouth. Gum, okay? I have 1 in the room, so I keep this at all times unless I run out. So I try not to run out because, okay, I got the mini sweet peppers, okay? Red Sun Farm. Ooh, quite a bit comes in this. Okay, I kind of like this, and this is the first time I ever bought this size, and it comes with the red and the orange and the yellow. Red, orange, and yellow. 2 packs of the dogs. Jumbo Franks. Made with chicken and pork. I don't eat this. Leave it if you want to. Sour cream for tacos, etc. Can't go wrong. This is me. Now, stuff that I'm about to pull out. Okay. Tomatoes. 3 in the pack, right? So I got a total of 9 because I got 3 packs and it comes with 3. I love tomatoes. I should turn into one, right? 3. Okay. All these have 3 packs. And it's the same brand as those bell peppers, these right here in this Red Sun Farm. Okay. Cucumber, 1. Sometimes when I have some pickle juice left over, I cut and clean my fruits and vegetables with vinegar and cold water, let it soak, rinse, and then I cut my cucumber up and put it in the pickle juice. 3 heads of the romaine lettuce, 3. So today I will be eating salad, cream cheese, 1, spinach, 1, I got some of this. This is some amazing juice, and it's raspberry lemonade with all natural flavor, never from concentrate. Okay, so this is no artificial colors or preservatives, none. Tastes good. So I got 2 of these, 1 of these shrimps, and actually these are medium and they are deveined with tail on. So you just got the peel and devein with tail on. So they already have this. It's already peeled, deveined, but you just pull the tail off. You can't go wrong with that. These right here, amazing. And I'm gonna tell you what I do. Typically, this is for a day that when I don't want to cook, and these are the chicken breast fillets, fully cooked breaded chicken breast. I normally do this. On the days I don't want to cook, I pop these in my air fryer, make some veggies and mashed potatoes, and call it a day. There you go. Good to have, just because I purchased this kind of ground beef. 100% grass-fed ground beef, 85% lean, 50% fat. I have 2 packs of these. Simple nature. 2. Okay. And they're not expensive. And believe it or not, there's quite a bit in the pack. Now, chicken thighs, boneless, skinless, and it was 2.7 net weight pounds. Price per pound $2.99. Total price $6.19. Okay. Boneless and skinless. Even though you see some of that fat on there, I take that off and soak it in some vinegar and cold water. My meats too. Again, I typically don't buy that stuff. And to have some butter pecan or pecan ice cream. 1. Now, I'm about to sit behind me down for a minute because I'm going to check my list. This is what I typically do. I'm going to turn y'all around. Hold on, please. Okay. Now, this is what I do. I just showed y'all everything, right? So I already got my refrigerator ready. So when I do, this is my office where I'm at. See, I got it organized though. But I got my printer and everything over there where that trouble is. And then here I go. I'm gonna turn it around. Here go my jewelry and stuff. I sell jewelry, honey. Here go my stuff over there. I have a scale, and then right there, like extra bags, thank you stickers, etc. And then where you see that shoe, it's a storage thing that I put together. It has a lot of my supplies in there. So yeah, that's what I tell everybody. I sell jewelry. I also sell lip balm, eyeglasses, perfumes, etc. I'll say this girl has multiple. Um, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm slipping, but it ain't because I'm tripping. No, I'm just no, but I'm slipping because I have a lot of things that is going on. So what I'm about to do, oh, I'm about to check my list before I put my stuff up. And typically I like to do this before I rate. Okay, so I got the 2 cashews, check. I got those breaded chicken, check. 2 of the quesos, check. 1 shrimp, yes. The tomato wraps, the 2 juices, the fish, the lettuce, tomatoes, cream cheese, the agave, the oh, those are my birds. I was scared with that. I got 2 parakeets. Noise. Okay, and then I got 2 of the salad dressings, the pickle, the eggs, the chicken, the taco seasoning, the spray, Doritos, sour cream, ketchup, um, buns, hot dogs, the Rice Krispies, the Pop Tart, the gum, the chili, the uh, garlic, the um, the cream cheese. I said that. I didn't mean to say cream cheese. I meant to say cheese sauce for Alfredo. And the noodles, of course, the bread, the bell peppers, the cucumbers, the spinach, and I got the fajita strips, the sweet rolls, the hamburger, and y'all, again, 37 items that came up to be because I can look at the receipt. Mm-mm-mm. $171.46 for 37 items at one of the most supposedly be cheapest store. Okay. And ugh, y'all sorry if you see that mess back there. That's my office. There ain't no shame in my game. A lot of stuff back there and then right over there and stuff. So yeah. hmm It's real. I never showed my office, but I have mentioned before what I do. So, as I stated before, I'm trying to do different things. I'm not trying to bore or make my subscribers or whatever bored by certain things I talk about. But you know what? I say this, and even though I'm on here showing groceries, which I just finished, right? This was an online Instacart shopping blog. I don't have a vehicle. So I place my orders online. No, I'm not doing this for no promotion. I'm just talking. Um, I place my orders online, and as I have 2 phones, so I can be on here, and I got this one right here, and I got both the apps on both phones. I did it like that because I said, you know what, just to have um, the Instacart app. That is. I also put the link in my community on my community wall. You can check that out too because I'll be putting scriptures, I'll be putting affirmations, I'll be putting photos, I'll be putting links. If you look at the link carefully, it's not no spam, scam. I ain't got time for that. I put one on this morning for the Instacart where if you had never shopped, you can get whatever $10 off your food or whatever. I'm gonna say this. My son just left here and he would have taken me, but I was waiting for somebody to send me some money. And so I wasn't going to spend mine. Okay, I'm just keeping it real. Okay. But I appreciate the person did that. That did that. Shout out to you. I ain't got to put them on blast, but they know who they is because they get on here. So It'll be while I'm on live. You can say hello, hi, how you doing? Come on through the door when you come in. Speak when you come in. Before you come in, thumbs up. Set your notification. Um, if you want to hear what I have to say, I might not be for you, but I don't think I'm doing anything. I don't even know to put a label on nothing because I'm one for calling it what it is. And if I don't like it, I don't have to comment on it still. I can keep it pushing, keep it moving. But that's why I say Ohana. That means family in Hawaii. Hawaii. So if you subscribe to my channel, share on my birds life, okay? Um, hey babies. Hey. Hey. Hey babies. They be trying to be controlling. I'm talking to my birds. Yeah, I named them Blueberry and Snowball. Because one's white, my granddaughter said, name it Snowball. And then the other one was blue. So I named it Blueberry. I ain't trying to be all over the place. I just had to say that because people wondering, what's that chirping? I have 2 parakeets. Okay, so they're right there in the living room by my chair where I typically sit at. And I'm right here in my office. But I have a table back here. So I took everything out. Instead of me putting it in my kitchen, because I have a galley-sized kitchen, I said, you know what? Vigil. Okay, so when I go and put stuff into my um, top part of my freezer, I don't have a deep freeze because hell, at one time it's just me. I don't need it. Okay, I'm not gonna get it. But anywho, I know how to shop, buy things. I know how to prepare things to last. Groceries is high. I told the lady that shopped for me, I was so grateful for her because she got everything. Everything. I don't even think she did a replacement, if you think about it. No, she didn't. I gave her an amazing review and I gave her extra couple of dollars more because I was really satisfied with her and she talked to me when she came and she said, I understand because I said I when I place my orders, like I'm talking about online shopping, okay? Aldi's or wherever you shop at. Now they have Costco's on Instacart. They used to didn't. And Aldi's take food stamps on Instacart, okay? And Costco's, I think, too. Honey, okay? This was cash. hmm My thing is this. As I was saying about the review, she communicated with me. She didn't have to do no replacements. And even if you do, I typically message them, hi, how you doing? Hello. If there's anything that needs to be replaced, could you please notify me or write me? Because for one, I don't just eat anything. 2, picky eaters, and you want what you want, but it's a respectful way. And if they, because the other day I bought some things for someone, and they wanted some cinnamon rolls, the one with the icing on the top, right? And before you shop, they typically ask you if they don't have it to push replacement or hello, how you doing? Welcome to my show. Um, they ask you to replace it just in case. Like this ketchup right here, if they didn't have it, they had another option. Okay, so that's why I'm speaking about this. So I was getting something for someone, and I already had them push the replacement. They took it upon on themselves. This is someone else, not today's shopper, because she gets a big thumb up. Thumbs up, hit the notification when you come through, like, share, comment, please, in a respectful way. This is a positive realm over here. I appreciate it. Thank you. So instead of her putting a replacement or asking me, did I want something else? Because the replacement could have been out. You know what? I'm a very knowledgeable person about things. I'm not hard, but okay. If I wanted these pickles and they didn't have it, then I could pick another option. Okay. And if they don't have that option, they can reach out to you because they have a message thing, inbox or whatever you want to call it. Okay. And a lot of them will show you the items that they don't have too. They take a picture and say, I'm over here. They don't have this cheese and that. Take a picture. And I like those shoppers too. One of my daughters, she does the Instacart, and then the other one it starts with an S and other things, and she tells me a lot too. But that's besides the point. I'm not putting her name out there. Disclaimer. So instead of the woman putting the replacements on there, she put something totally different. And the thing of it is, come to find out, long story to the point, they had the replacement. She just took it upon herself. We want a cinnamon roll. She put some chocolate chip muffins or something like that. And one or two of my grandchildren, they don't like chocolate chip, or one of them. So I could see again if you didn't have the replacement. And then she puts in the replacement. Finally, she put one, and I already had said 2 times you could change the quantity too, or quality, quantity, however. Like this right here, this wasn't the one I wanted, but it's the same brand, but I had hit a replacement, and this was the replacement. Okay, so she did a good job because they didn't have the other one, so I was able to choose the replacement on the app. I'm sharing this with a lot of people. If they don't have no vehicle, like I don't, I stress that I don't. I do what I got to do, and I like it sometimes. But then again, I'm gonna tell you the disadvantage. It depends on what day you shopping. Like today, which was is Monday. I said which was is Monday. They had everything, everything. So I was like, whoa, because you could see it getting placed into your cart, right? So as she's shopping, I'm saying, oh my gosh, ooh, wow. She got everything. She didn't even have to replace none. So I'm saying they must have stocked up. I don't know what day they stock up, but they had everything. And I'm like, ugh. But the days that they don't have everything, even if you do the replacements, it's kind of frustrating in a sense. It's not their fault, okay? It's not the store either. It's the, hey, they just, I guess, ain't got stocked up yet. Or hey, people do the bulk shopping, have businesses, etc. I understand all that stuff, but I'm just saying, like, if you have a replacement, say for instance, if you didn't want the frosting on this Pop-Tart, you can get the plain ones. You know what I'm saying? So you could push that. It's an option, or you could push something else you might want. Again, I don't have nothing on here. I'm looking because I won't lie. 2 things that is really sweet. These Pop-Tarts, this is good for a quick snack or breakfast. And these ain't really sweet because you're making them with I was going to say mushrooms, marshmallows, okay? Honey, I clean my own mistakes up, okay? Marshmallows, okay? I'm talking too fast. Slow down, girl. Slow it down. Come back a little bit. So these are the only things I really bought that was, I guess one would say, sweet. Everything else anymore, and I'm just saying, kids do need a little dessert. Ice cream to me is not sweet because it's milk. Um, my son brought down a lot of stuff, and he just don't know. And I said it. That was a blessing. Mm-hmm. Um, a blessing. Okay. Because my refrigerator's looking kind of bare. So he spared me. No, he brought down a lot of stuff, and I was forever grateful. And a lot of stuff. Did I say a lot of stuff? A lot. Didn't know he was coming. He had mentioned it, but one for certain. Honey, he came through here like you thought Santa Claus was in town. And I'm just saying, okay? So, yeah, I shop on Instacart. Got my delivery about probably 5 minutes before I decided to do this live. I showed y'all everything I purchased. Also, I have a link on the community tab. Also, if anyone feel like they want to bless me, and I said bless me, okay, not asking, bless, because I have a lot on my plate, and I'm gonna tell you one of them. I'm just being honest. No one's obligated to do nothing for no one, just like me. But I mentioned yesterday briefly, I have a daughter, which I have talked about, the one that was missing, okay, since September of last year until last week, okay. The detective, I think I mentioned this, the detective called me, and being that she's of age, they can't force her. Now, if I was in the same state, I could have forced it. She needs to be back in an established place. No, no, mental health issues, for real, for real, for real. And so my daughter, youngest one, was here with me. Put the phone on speaker, and I'm so glad she was here. I'm forever grateful for my baby. She's so supportive. My son, his daughter's in here, and that's the one I take care of. And he comes, and I'm forever grateful for him too. Because my thing is this: A for effort, okay? A for effort. Do what you got to do. You got a good job. Mm-hmm. You got a vehicle now. Mm-hmm. You come and do what you got to do for your baby. Mm-hmm. He done spoiled her this weekend. I'm just keeping it real. And mom's getting there too. I'm assuming. I don't have nothing bad to say about nobody, but I'm keeping it real. Just make sure she's going to be safe, secure, for whatever reason if she go back home. And so my daughter was here when I got the phone call. A little backstory. You know, you know, okay? And I'm not gonna lie. If my kids don't contact me, write me, say anything to me for X amount of weeks, months, it should be that way. You just, I had this gut feeling something was wrong. And I told my daughter, and I think I mentioned it to my other daughter, my son, 3 daughters, 1 son. My son's the oldest. I said, something's not right. And I kept saying it. But as time went on, we know how she is. She go on those, what you call it, hiatus or missing in action thing, okay? Because I don't want to mess up the word. I know how to speak. But right now, sometimes this is the thing. When I get a little excited or I got upset or just thinking fast. So she, I haven't heard from my daughter. And I kept saying, something ain't right. Big girl, yes. Come here, do a favor for grandma, please. One thing, because this do have to go in the refrigerator. Everything else I can put in when I can finish. Just put this in the freezer. We're going to have some of this later, okay? Put this in the, be careful. Put it in the top because I don't want it to melt. Thank you, baby. So, time went on, and I'm like, something ain't right. I still didn't really think nothing of it, but I said it. But as time went on, something is not right. So I reached out to the place where I knew for certain my daughter was at, okay? You see my face, right? Raw, okay? No filter. I want to be original, authentic. I'm not trying to be perfect because I ain't. I want to be myself, comfortable. Y'all in my home, welcome. So as time went on, I reached out to them, and it took a while for someone to get back with me, but I kept reaching out. I'm not one for like hounding, but come on now. I done reached out to you Monday and it's going on Thursday. Can I at least hear something? This is an establishment too, okay? Hospital, okay? Hospitals ain't closed. I mean, hours and shifts change, okay? So I was getting little bits and pieces. but I wasn't getting the actual answer to what my solution of the question was, right? And so finally, this lady, and God bless her, she knew a little bit, but she didn't know much, but she did look into the system and told me how long she's been gone. Thank God for that. And then she transferred me to somebody up there that knew more and was able to help me. So I finally got a hold to this person, or I got an answer. I answered, and I asked that question. That's how I found out how long. Oh, those are my birds. I keep hearing them making noise, but they clean their beak, I guess. So yeah, I check on my animals. I love my babies. So anything that I buy that's an animal, like dog, fish, birds, they get treats, snacks, and everything. Okay, stuff for their teeth or whatever. So anyhow, let's just check them. So I got the answer. So since September, October, November, December, January, February, the last part of February or the beginning of March, one or two. So that's 6 months, right? About 6 months, half of a year. I thought my daughter was still at that place. Oh, why are you making such a big deal? You know why? Power of attorney. Okay. And I was supposed to be notified of any changes. If you could call me at 10 o'clock at 10 o'clock at night and tell me something, which has happened before, why you didn't let me know this? And so the woman said, well, someone notified you. Well, I'm going to tell you this. I said, go into the records, the police, detectives, or whoever, go into my records and see if you see any damn voicemails. They didn't leave one. They didn't leave no voicemail. So just because you may have, which in fact they didn't, because I looked at my call logs and then again, look into my call history. I can get that too. You know, any phone service, you can get your phone call log or history. Well, we notified you the day that she was leaving or gone or whatever. No, you didn't. And then even if you called once, why you didn't call back? And not only that, why you didn't leave no voicemail? My voicemail is not full. Because if it's a message that I delete mine unless it's something urgent and I need to keep the number. Other than that, I don't save no message. So that's when I said, oh my goodness. I wasn't trying to be dramatic because I know me. I get into my feelings, I get sad, I shut down and don't want to be bothered. Basically, don't want nobody to touch my skin if they want to. And that's something I don't like to be like that. But I was concerned. So I reached out some family members, but yeah, a lot of people jumped the gun to certain things. They posted it on the book and all this, that, but I was grateful. But the only thing, I very grateful. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I wasn't. The only thing I didn't like is because when you tag people into things, like if I tag you, it's going to come on your wall because your name is on it. So that's something I really didn't want to happen because what if somebody had my daughter, or what if somebody was doing something to her and they see that on the book and could have harmed her? So I didn't like that. So when they tagged me into it, I untagged myself. I don't want it on my wall. Better yet, I don't want nobody knowing. Only thing I put on there, I am sad because my daughter's missing. I didn't say who, name, tag, or nothing. That's all I said because I was venting. And I didn't say the whole details of it. That's still putting your business out there, right? I took that down because I was feeling emotional and vulnerable. And I said, I feel safer over here. This might sound crazy to say, me putting a video on like I'm talking than I did over there, because for one, I'm in a space where I feel like don't nobody really know me. I don't have people that's really, 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 unless they looking up, and I don't know why they would look me up, because they can't find my name, because they don't know my name on here, because I don't go by the name I go by on the book. So, but people still have ways of finding out things. So over here, it's a whole different scenario. I even feel more comfortable because I know a lot of people over there, and I think people are really nosy, because when the situation happened, I'm just going to try to get to it. A lot of people is reaching out to be nosy. Don't nobody need to call nobody at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning telling them or asking them questions. Can you wait until at least 10 o'clock in the morning to ask those questions? You don't call nobody's phone at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Those is creepy times where people is in the bed sleep, waking straight up. And still the brain is asleep, right? So that happened. So I'm saying all that to say, in the midst of all that, she don't have nothing. And I'm making this face, and I don't care. If somebody say, girl, you look ugly, maybe I do. She don't have nothing. I have receipts on top of receipts, on top of receipts, on top of receipts, where you can sit up on Amazon. Say, for instance, if I want to mail something to her, instead of me sending it, I could put her address where she was at in there, and it goes straight to her. I did that with Amazon. I did that when I, of course, order pizza. I will order it, it'll come. I also did it to where I got on Instacart, made her an account with her address where she resided at the place, and had groceries sent to her. I'm saying all that to say, she don't have nothing. Nothing. So that's why I said, you know what? I don't really. I'm gonna go to some thrift stores and, get some things, wash them up, of course, pack them up, send them or whatever. And I'm gonna be honest with you. This might sound kind of crazy. I still don't know where she at. I thought you said you knew where she was. Listen, when you don't have an address, do you know where someone's at? I had a physical address at the time. Yes, the detective reached out to me. Yes, he told me. But what made me cry, if I didn't say it, was my daughter was sitting over here and I was sitting on the left seat. She was on the sofa, and we was kind of like facing each other. And when he told me that he found her, and he, said that she was okay and stuff like that, he told me the only thing she had to eat, y'all, please don't think I'm lying, okay, was some chocolate and some chips. When he said that to me, tears just came down my eyes. Yes. And my daughter heard. And like right now, I'm going to say this. I'm tired. So tired. But I keep on pushing. I do a lot of stuff that other people should be doing. I do a lot of things that I don't feel like doing, but I do it anyways. People need to stop being selfish. But I can't worry about them being selfish. People need to stop thinking it's just about them when it ain't. I don't. Matter of fact, do you think, comment down below, anybody on this, there's nothing wrong with you just putting yourself first, or you thinking about yourself? It comes a point in time when you fed up to be tired, you fed up to be tired. When you want to do something, you want to do it. And I want to do something now. Okay? What's that? JG Wentworth? I got a structure settlement. Like now. I don't know if it's saying that, but anyhow, it seemed like that's what they're saying. So yeah. So I put a registry on my community wall. Yes, I did. I did. I'm not asking for nothing, but in a sense I am. So I put it there if anybody feeling their spirit. And you know what? I don't think anything on there that I put on there is over $20. I don't think so. I put on there socks, underclothes, deodorant, soap, and women's pads for that time of the month. And if something else is on there, I can't recall. But if it is, it ain't nothing expensive. I ain't putting on there nothing 30 and 40 and $50. It might be, I have to look again. I could post it again, but I have a registry on there that I put on there. What's on? Oh, a registry that I put on there. And that's what that is. I say that because a lot of people don't like to hit links, and it says on there for my daughter, she's homeless. And you know what? I gotta clean my vent. I'm looking up there. I see some dust. I'm just saying right there. You know what? It takes a lot for me to ask. I don't feel too proud. It's a situation when you get on these platforms and stuff, and you open up to people or tell things, certain things. One don't need to say, "Why are you telling your business?" Well, I'm telling mine because at that time I was really sad. I'm telling mine because I'm not the only one going through anything. I'm telling mine because we can stick together instead of picking people apart and pulling each other apart and stuff like that. No, don't no one have to do nothing for no one. No one. I feel like I shouldn't have to do, but I do have to do because of my daughter's um kind of like I have decision making over her. She's grown because we're not in this is what it's going because I want nobody to say what she's not in the same state as me, okay? But when she was in that facility, okay, anything they need to know or need to address, they and my daughter didn't feel like answering or it was something really big that needed to be talked about. They're supposed to contact me and I'll be in my daughter and whoever and myself like be on the speakerphone and we'd be talking about it and stuff like that. And she'd sit there and she'd be like, "You have to talk to my mom or my mama know, and could you call my mom?" And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. If I don't know, I'm gonna ask a question too. So, but being that she's not in that place no more, here we go again. Like I said, the address. See, I'm not leaving my I's undotted and my T's not crossed, okay? Back it up. What you just say? Didn't you say you was power attorney? Yes, she was in the place. She had an address. Now she don't. She's homeless, okay? So I still don't know where she's at. I don't know where she's living. I know that the detective told me that he told me she was homeless. I ain't sugarcoating nothing, okay? He did say that. He says apparently she seems to be okay. She had a few dollars in her hand or pocket. She says she's having a good day, and he asked her, "Did she eat?" And she said, "Yes, some chocolate and some chips." And then so he called me 3 times, and then he asked me. He said, What do you want us to do?" I said, "Take her somewhere safe." So he said, "Hold on." He called me back. I wasn't there. This is how he said it. If I had been there, she wouldn't have no choice. I could have forced them because I still have say, but she do too because she's not in that establishment no more, okay? So right now, as I speak, I don't know where my child's still at, okay? She's in the street somewhere, okay? sad. But I say this, I have to keep in my thoughts to pray for my baby. The things that she's going through or been through, still going through, went through. I kind of get what happened to her. So on that note, before it gets too emotional, because it's a very emotional situation, and it really is. First off, this is my child. Second off, I don't give a damn if it's not my child. Anybody's child that's missing, I have the heart to say, oh my goodness, ooh, I pray they find that baby. That's just me. I'm so serious. That's me. I saw on Instagram this morning, this little girl, she had a cat, okay? And she was at the table. She had a bowl or a plate of vegetables. She had put some vegetables on her cat's plate. Then she turned around and had some, I think noodles, put some on her cat's plate. Then she had another vegetable. Somebody said in the comments, wow, at least she's eating healthy and she's feeding her cat healthy. I saw that and it touched my heart because that cat, she was pushing it in a stroller. She had the cat and he would take his paw and hit her feet. And then when she go to bed at night, that cat would get up in there and go around. And they say when the cat lays at the head of your head, they said that's because I read, because hell, I didn't know. They said that's because that cat is treating that child like it's his baby. Okay. And also I heard if a cat keep going around your neck or something, you're sick, or they could detect illnesses. I heard that. But when I saw that, I said, you know what? Almost brought tears to my eyes. But I was like, so I showed my granddaughter, and it's so beautiful. I can copy the link and put it on my community blog. But anyhow, it was so anybody probably can Google it and see, or go on Instagram and say copy the type in the search, say little girl and her cat, and she feeding it and treating it like it's her baby and everything. And I thought that was the most amazing things. I'm not a cat fan. I've taken care of cats. I cat sat before. Only reason why I say this, because I had a cat. My daughter had a cat that was real close to me. Cool. I had a cat and I ended up giving it to my daughter because she had more cats. So her and her husband at the time, they was girlfriend and boyfriend, went out of town. So I cat sat for her. And but I'm a dog person. I love animals. The animals that I can tolerate, okay? Dog, birds, fish, probably those three the most. And I take good care of my animals. Fish, they get the good food. And if there's some more good food out there, they get the good food. My birds, they got snacks and toys and stuff. The only thing I gotta do, here we go again. I gotta get them a bigger bird cage because there's two of them. The size to me is too small. They need more space to move around. So I'm working on that too. And then they get snacks, treats, toys for Christmas. I bought them balls and a ball about like this, and I'm ready to put it in their thing. And then what else? I said fish. On my dogs, they get treats for their teeth, teethuses or teethuses. And yeah, you see that right there? It's gone. I done talked about that too. A lot of people say, why is her tooth gone? I mean, on this note, I hate saying this. Didn't nobody hit me in my mouth. Like, I was asleep. I got elbowed in my mouth. Now, see, all this down in here, perfect. And a person could be so envy and jealous of you. My mom kept us at the dentist. That's the reason why I say I don't get sweets. When we was young, we ate vegetables, we ate fruits. Holidays, yes, we got candy. I ain't gonna say we didn't Easter and um, Christmas and stuff like that, holidays, candies, cakes, pies, cookies, whatever. I wake up, I got elbow in my mouth, and this is a story, true story. When I was in the second grade, I used to have a tooth that overlapped. You know, when your teeth are coming in and you lose your teeth and they come back some kind of way. My mama had to take me to the dentist. That got pulled, so my teeth were perfect. She kept us at the dentist. Matter of fact, my ears got pierced at a doctor's office. Me and my sisters, we didn't go to a mall. We went to a doctor's office and got our ears pierced. So anywho, so the our teeth. So that happened, and then one time I had a real bad toothache, and that's when I had my baby, the foster baby I had, and she was crying and she wanted to be with me. But my tooth was bothering me so bad. I asked my husband at the time, I said, could you come and comfort her? He pissed me off. And then so my daughter, she was living with me too. Um, she got her. I just wanted to be quiet for, I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't have a toothache before, okay? If you don't have a toothache before, you can feel me. And so I didn't want to hear nothing until I was able to go to the dentist. That same area where the tooth was pulled when I was younger, the toothache was happening. This is the one that got hit. I don't know. Maybe it was meant for it to come out my mouth, but how it came out my mouth, elbowed. And I used to be so self-conscious, I don't smile with my mouth open anyways. But if you got pearly whites, a beautiful smile, you want to show your teeth, I don't show mine, but it do show. And so I had to say that too. People are so noticeable about things and cruel. Ooh, why is her tooth like that? Let me say this. People can have illnesses, people that have radiation cancer, any type of illness that can cause your teeth to decay, or sometimes people have a genetic gene type of thing, just like people have what's that, hashimotosis or something like that. There's reasons. Because it's coming from the, I think it was like a lucula or eucula or something like that. That little thing that hang back there. My son said he had me rolling. But anyhow, Ohana's just sitting on here chopping it up with you guys on this magnificent Monday. And you know what? I always remember this. No matter what you go through, I'm saying, I ain't wearing no mask. Okay? Express yourself. Talk about it. You don't have to tell everybody, but somebody needs someone to talk to, okay? And you can pick your medicine, meaning you don't have to let your family know. You could talk to someone, as you could sit down and be at a lunch with someone, and someone to start talking to you. You don't have to give them every detail, but someone can have a story to tell. Listen to them. Sometimes us as people, we want to take their story and make it ours. Ooh, did I say that? Yes. Listen, I had this friend. He's a guy. And he kind of did something to me one time. But I let that one, nothing real bad like that. But he kind of like hurt my feelings a little bit, okay? So I'm going to say this. If I don't hear from him in a whole year, 6 months, I'm speaking facts because something just happened. That person, a guy, will call me to check on me, and I haven't heard from him about 4 months. And last week, he called me about 3, 4 times. And when he called me, we talk, laugh as always. He cool. I love him as a person. I love him as a friend. But I love him in general. Just a nice person. When I didn't have no one, for real, when my kid's father passed away,
Where was your kids? My kids was going through it. They was sad and depressed, so all they had was me. That's why I'm saying it like this. I had them, but they just had me. I didn't have no one. He was living in California. And from that distance, he was so supportive. Supportive. He would say things like, no one came over. No one came. You know, back in the days when someone passed away, I'm just saying, this ain't no sad segment, but I'm just speaking in general. No one came over to hug you or bring a card. I didn't ask nobody for nothing. No one went to the funeral home to take no flowers or anything. No. Even when my kid's father was in the military, and it's a whole spiel about that. Didn't nobody go to take no flowers to the funeral home? I didn't want nothing from you. Take it to the funeral home. That's the person I am. I don't want no dollar. I don't want you to hand me no money. I don't want you to give me no flowers. Take it right on out there yourself. Matter of fact, you can have them delivered there. You hear what I'm saying? Because sometimes people ruin it for the next person. I don't care. This sister right here, and I ain't trying to spend no bar. I'm going to do what I need to do for whatever my blessings is coming my way. I ain't messing up no blessings. I trust and believe that. But anyhow, he was so compassionate. He let me cry. And when I say this ain't no phone call. We FaceTiming, okay? FaceTiming, just like I'm on this. You see me, I see you. I can't see you, but you see me. But I could see him, okay? And I got to cry. But I say that to say, I had stopped saying, I need to stop saying I don't have a friend. I do. One. One. And then sometimes, despite the situation or how you feel towards that person, is not meant for a relationship type of thing. I love him. I know he loved me too. That's the truth. And it's not no made up, but keep it the way it is. Sometimes you can be friends, of course, with someone, and then it turns out to be something else. But sometimes it's just meant to be what it is, and it's friendship. And I'm not gonna lie, there has been times. There was one time I was crying, and he told me to go in the bathroom, look in the mirror, and I had him on the phone. Okay, did we FaceTime that day? Anyhow, if we weren't FaceTiming that day, the speaker was on. Speakerphone. I had the speaker on my phone. He said, cry. And when I said I cried, this was another time. I cried. I think I might have more. I cried for all the things that someone had done to me. I cried. I've cried like my whole world was just crumbling down. I cried. And sometimes when you cry, my way of saying it is, I have a way of saying for everything. You're releasing everything out of you. I don't care if it was something that happened when you was a child, just saying, an adult, just saying, something that happened in marriages, relationship, and you don't realize it. Like me, I had said before, I never had low self-esteem until I was in a relationship. And when a person do certain things to you, we allow it to happen. hmm And that's when it becomes mental. Okay. So I didn't realize that. This person that I'm talking about, he don't care what size I am. He said you could be blind, crippled, crazy, just figure of speech. He done seen me looking like this, dressed up, and all things. I do lives on Facebook, done seen me. So it's not no catfish. I know this person. He know me. Of course, I know him for sure because he's my fourth middle school and high school friend. And so that's why I say I don't have a friend. I have a friend in him. I have a friend in Jesus, of course. But I have a friend in him because, as I was saying, and yesterday my son was here. And because he asked me what was I doing, I said visiting my son and my daughter, my granddaughter. And this was the sweetest thing. And then I'm gonna end this for real. Hell, I thought we was gonna talk. Wait a minute. He said he called my son by his name because my son knew him. They had spoke on several occasions, Facebook, Messenger, friends or whatever, and stuff like that. But anywho, and he talked to him. My son needed that. And then he told me a brief, he didn't tell me what they talked about, but he told me one thing. And he said this. He told him, you only got one mom. My son knows that. You take care of your mom. You come and see your mom at least once, twice a week. Because when your mom ain't here no more, this is what he told me. He said, you can have a dad. This is what he said. But your mom, we have love for our dads different than our moms. Some people have love for their dads different than their moms. If I didn't say it, we have different love from our mom and dad and different love from dad to mom. And I say that on the strength of some people are closer to their dads, some people are closer to their mom, and then some people just close to mom and dad together, but no love is greater than the other or less. But we came from our mom. Okay, I know it took two to conceive, and she done carried us in her womb, and the first mail we got was hers, and she got ours, and stuff like that. My mom, I miss her. And so he said that. And I tell my kids all the time, when you have a loved one that's gone, you gonna miss them and cry, but you gotta mourn. The grieving process is in the beginning. Mourning, you can look it up. There's a difference. It is. Mourn is a little bit less than grieving to me. Just keep hope and memories alive. My thing is this: we cannot bring a person back, but we can't go crazy if they're gone. I went through a period of, maybe I can come back on here later and do a story time. So I'm gonna end this live. I remember most time if I don't, I go to the end of the line and say, what did I just say? But no, I'm gonna remember. I said I'm gonna come back on here because I said I went through a period. So anyhow, Ohanas, I will conclude this shopping blog / touching up, catching up, informing, letting you know we are family. I so mean it. I call my community OFM. If you ever see that, that means Ohana Family Members. Okay? Ohana Family Members, OFM. So on that note, we are family. You know why? Because I said so.